Alright, hello. This is my second video. It's been a while since I posted, since my first original video of bringing the Camaro into the my portable garage. You see it has the wood floors. Since my first video, you see the hood's gone. It's sitting up in the rafters here. And the engine wise, I've replaced all the spark plug wires, all the fluids, and I think that's mainly most I've done. Basically right now I think I'm at the point where I'm going to try to I need to buy a battery, and then I'm going to pull the distributor and prime the oil pump and see if we can get it started. Would be next. But one thing I wanted to work on, I was working on all that, then I realized I don't have any brakes, so I was trying to work on the brakes and pump the brakes back up, and then realized my rear brakes, the cylinder, everything was shot. And then so one project turned into another. So then you can see here's my rear end. It's just a basic rear end. It is a one-wheel wonder. So I've been grinding it, and getting all the rust off of it. It's still in good shape. I do want to pull out the carrier and put in a Positrack rear end in it. And so there's that. So I'm getting it ready so I can have enough money to put the Positrack in it. So there's rear end. So when I was back here working on the brakes, then I started realizing, oh, my shocks I've never replaced, and then looking at the leaf springs. And then one thing I say, I started taking apart the rear end and leaf springs and shocks, and my leaf springs just totally rusted out. So you can see those there. There's another leaf spring over here that basically the main one broke, and the bottom three on the passenger side were just totally rusted out. So then one thing leads to another. So now my whole rear end is out of the back end. I dropped the gas tank out, which I removed and put back in. Then I pulled it back out just because of doing stuff on the rear end. But then, as always, one thing leads to another on rust and everything. The underside of the car was undercoated, rubberized undercoating at one point. So right now I'm using the porter cable oscillating tool there, a grinder, and then I bought one of those, the $29 descaler from Harbor Freight, which the combination of those three seems to work pretty good on removing all that rubberized undercoating. You can see there, the back of the seats there, they're looking pretty good. Then I've kind of started working my way up there. So underneath side here isn't that bad. Really my worst rust is in the back here along the tail panel here. That I'm not a body person, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna do as much as I can up here. Probably put some POR 415 on it and do that. Basically everything underneath here between the frame rails all the way back to the tail panel, and probably pay somebody to do that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. The other problem that I have right now is removing some of this on the frame rail. I do have some frame rust right there that's all the way through, and then one other spot back here on the curve back here. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So have a good day.